a wonderful spring day in the mid cities. This is the water meter here in the parkway from the sidewalk, and we have an electronic or a digital water meter. Does that still say 7? Yeah, it still says 7. It's hard to ascertain if you got a freshwater leak using when you have a digital water meter installed. It just kind of is what it is. If you do have a leak, an event, a problem, you come over here. This is the front door. The house faces east. East is behind me. West is in front of me. That makes this north. The north side of the front portico here. This is the main water shutoff valve right here. You see the way the handle's lined up? It's parallel with the pipe. If it's parallel with the pipe, that means that the water's on. If it's perpendicular with the pipe, that means that it's off. It's easy. What we're looking for is between 40 and 80 psi. Some people say you can't get enough water pressure. That's true. That's not true. You can get too much, just like you can have too little. Put this on here. And what we got here, about 70 psi. 70 psi. I'm going to leave this here and get a still image of it later. Personally, I consider 70 about perfect, about ideal. That's what I do. Okay. If this was a termite inspection, and it's not, I'd be making note that the wood mulch is too close to the house. Everybody's got it. I got it at home. I can't make my wife move that. So, is it pretty? Yeah. Do we like it? Yeah. What do termites like? Wood, dead wood. Oh, really? Well, what's mulch made out of? Dead wood. Well, where is this mulch? On the ground. Where do termites live? In the ground. And you're just asking for it. You're just asking for it. You can put gravel there, volcanic rock, marbles. You can leave the wood mulch there. You can leave the wood mulch there. This is a vacuum breaker for the lawn sprinkler system. And again, parallel is on, perpendicular is off. And what we've got here, and this is kind of interesting, is, well, one thing we don't have is a main shutoff valve for the sprinkler system. These are isolation valves so that you can work on the vacuum breaker, which you shouldn't have to do very often. There's not many parts in that. I really like this. In some parts of the country, this is all you get. In North Texas, usually we have them in the ground. And in some parts of North Texas, this doesn't meet the local code municipalities, but maybe this one does. I seem like that. I was driving by all these. It's in this faux rock here. It's got this insulation bag to keep it from freezing. And then I'll put that rock back and that'll remind me to get my pressure gauge. So that's the water system to the house. Yeah, just one other thing here. Just a couple things in that section. I'm going to do the water heater. It's over there. I'm going to do that separately. Okay. We have care and use manual instructions, and this is the control box in the garage in the south interior wall. But the zones, the stations are not labeled. We do not have the zones of the stations labeled. And it shouldn't be hooked up. I don't know why they did this. So that they can have this AT&T thing here or whatever. See that? See one receptacle outlet? One receptacle outlet? It's because you're not supposed to share this circuit with other stuff. See these receptacle outlets over here? They have two. You can share these. And see these little stickers? Every time you have a GFCI protected, you don't have the device. And you can find that device over here on this one, and they got it labeled too. This is the wrong part of the section, but anyway, we jump from the lawn sprinkler system. You can see that this can be reset. You know that's a GFCI just by its physical properties. These are in line like Christmas tree lights. And you cannot, by visually, you cannot determine that this is GFCI protected, so that's why you have the little stickers there. And if you go to your patio, it doesn't have any stickers. Huh. Okay. So, but we're still in the plumbing. I just wanted to Something is stinging me. What did I get a hold of? Okay. This is your weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. And these are your spray heads, some of them, one of them. The spray head should not be closer to the structure than 12 inches. Should not be. And it is. There it is. It's too close. And over here we got our ground rod properly buried. That's another section. But we got the ground, our gas piping is grounded here. Our gas piping is grounded. And that's our gas meter, and it's on, again, the south side of the garage. And again, the sprinkler head is too close. I don't know if anybody's going to move those, but it's too close.